So, baby dolls, there are lots of cycle one narratives out there, but you got to be careful about the prices and everything because you still need a good price. So that's why we do Launchpads. We, meaning me, obviously my friends and family. I'm telling everybody, if you can, you do KYC, do Launchpads, because what ends up happening, friends, is you get an advantage. You see, you get someone to try to filter out the junk, to try to figure out grifters and stuff, and try to figure out, okay, what's a good price for you guys? And that's why you basically just invest, tech investing, okay? That's how basically it, friends. Go listen to Mark Yusko. He invested in a little company called Google. How did he do that? Okay, during that time, it's like, okay, we've got like 15 companies, bang, 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 and then Google ended up being the 500x winner. Pretty much from that. It was like amazing, huge returns. Just to give you an idea, that's how it works. The other 14, yeah, maybe one went on to do a 10x. One of them went to 0. One of them did like a 3x. Another one did like 15x-ish, kind of like broke even for the whole portfolio. One of them was Google, did 500x. That's pretty much what you have to do because it's so risky because you're early. You're so early. That's pretty much it. So when we try to like think about cycle one narratives, that's the advantage you have. You think about the cycle one narratives, but you still need a good price. You can't just go buy any AI coin at the top, because you're buying someone else's bag. Where's the value there? With Launchpads, it helps you get in early. That's why I'm doing VVV Launchpad, for example. And there's been deals that's been coming through. There's always different terms. You got to write them down. Okay, one comes out in 6 months. You start getting unlocks. One's in like 1 year, and then they goes for 4 years. You don't really know. You just got to do all of these and just pray for the best, okay? There's this one coming up now, for example, Runes Terminal. Hopefully the deal goes through on there. It's to do with Bitcoin and applications of Bitcoin. Now, say what you want, like Bitcoin fans, it doesn't really matter what you and I think. It's just, there was a narrative, cycle one narrative that appeared of BRC20 and Bitcoin ordinals. People want to do like NFTs and JPEGs and all this other stuff on Bitcoin and DeFi Bitcoin, even though you're like, hey, bro, why don't you just go bridge over to do this? I don't know. It is what it is. First mover advantage on Bitcoin. People want to just stay there. So look out for this stuff. The problem is, though, there's a lot of teams trying to do this Bitcoin application stuff, and you and I need a competitive edge. That's why I don't want to go touch all these other stuff. I'd rather just participate in new cycle one things. You never know. At the very, very end of the bull market, if Bitcoin flushes up to 100K plus, that'll be great, 150K. You might see a lot of the valuations, and everybody gets super excited for Bitcoin stuff. But remember, there's narratives everywhere, friends. There's AI, DP, and restaking and stuff here and there. You still have the old cycle two things, like gaming, DeFi, and all these things appearing. But I'm just helping you to organize stuff like that. And yeah, alternatively, just so you know, right, there was no Bitcoin DeFi narrative in 2021. There was none of that. So it is a cycle one narrative now. So that's why I want to look for new coins that are appearing in this. And that's pretty much it. So if this deal goes through, I don't know. But you get to see a lot of the teams coming out, try to improve the Bitcoin DeFi. Like, how can we make it work? But it is what it is. Okay, in a bull market, you don't even need things to be around for 10 or 20 years, to be honest, friends. It's a bull market. It's just like, hey, what's going to capture everybody's attention? So just pay attention to that. That's just one of the cycle one narratives to appear. But please, just don't go FOMO buy anything, because you really got to know the tokenomics. There's heaps of these other EVMs. You saw that happen with SAVM as well. Yeah, they have a team. They're probably going to shill it out to all these like Asian retailers that come out later. But you need some sort of edge. You need to know people on the inside. And guess what? Like, you either got to be at a super early price or know someone on the inside. Now, you and me, we're never going to know anybody on the inside. They're not going to tell me and you. We're outsiders. The good thing we can do is at least try to get an early price. And one of the things you have to do is you can't buy on launch. You can't buy on launch, friends. You need bigger clip size to buy on launch, because they're not going to open at like, at 50 million market cap. They're going to open more at like maybe 400 million market cap. Fully diluted. So the only way to get them at like, buying under 100 million market cap-ish for these bigger stuff that ends up getting launched later is through pretty much Launchpads. These teams come out, they put together stuff, they try to get funding to try to bootstrap them up. So that's why Launchpads are appealing, very, very appealing to do that. And I have this as my strategy, lottery coin strategy to do for a very, very long time. Okay, so you got to respect that's what the game is. And like, if there's a project here but you can't get it, we just basically got to forget about it. Don't worry about it later on. Yeah, it sucks, but that's pretty much it. You can't fall in love with anything just because how risky things are. Okay, so make sure you like, subscribe. Hope you learned a lot. Catch you soon.